Mike Jones here with Ken's. My brother Kenny and I own Ken's Stereo Junction. We've been around a little while, about 4 decades, and let me tell you, we love car stereo, home theaters, churches, cameras, you name it. I've got some brainiacs inside, and you're going to love this show. Let's get inside and check it all out. All right, Turning Point Church, which is Mabel White Church on Bass Road in Macon, Georgia. You know it, they are a staple in the Middle Georgia area. Now, they've decided, they brought in a gentleman named Grant Upchurch, and his mind and wheels turn very, very fast. And he has decided to redesign, and if you know this church, you're already going, wow. Now, let's talk about the Ken's stuff first. Now, we got these screens. Now, these are painted screens, as you can see on the side. They are 277 inches. That's right, I said 277 inches of diagonal. The one in the middle, because you have to be able to get to the baptismal, is a motorized screen. Now look at the size of this, same exact size as the image on the sides. However, you're probably seeing cutaways right now. We had to use not one but two 1,500-pound winches to get that mama up in the air, because in the crate it weighed 700 pounds. Out of the crate it weighed 450 pounds. And so that is a feat to be done. Lighting, as you see, this was again all Grant's idea. He came through. All of this stuff is in place, and it really emphasizes and helps with the worship to get a cool wow factor. So you kind of took a traditional church and you took the traditional spin away from it just for a second, as we all know that today people want to get down when they worship. I actually love it. Now, another cool thing about this is they had a lot of good sound, but their stage was a little bit in the old fashion. So they rebuilt the stage. Their carpenter, Kenny Winslet, came in and built it all the way and extended it out to there, right? And it's really, really nice. So now they have plenty of room for praise and worship. In the end of the day, the way this works out is we have a full room upstairs. Now, they had old school that we gutted all the stuff out. I'm sure you've seen the cutaway of the rooms upstairs now. He has full control, touch control from an iPhone or an iPad or whatever he wants to do. He has Black Magic design so that he can stream all of his everything out onto YouTube or onto Facebook Live. And another cool thing about this is if you can't get to church, you can now view them live, right? They used to do the broadcast thing like on Channel 13 and stuff like that, but all that has given way to the modern world. Time-wise, let me tell you, when you do a church that's this big, it takes a lot of time. So we thought we'd spend about 50 hours in here. I think we spent around 90 hours in here, and that takes a lot. This is what we do. So what you want to do is, you want to see, if this is how you dream, this is how we dream. This is my guys making things happen. And so if you'll call us and let me come out, I'm sure my name and my phone number is coming up on the screen right now. Let me come out to your church and let me design this. He had no design fee on this. We sit down, we all scratched our heads, we all drew notes out and everything, and bada bing, we got to work. Turning Point Church on Bass Road in Macon, Georgia. Phenomenal. All right, now I am with Grant Upchurch. He is the worship and media pastor, which I call him like a boss because he truly runs this whole deal over here. He's amazing, and you need to know this guy at Turning Point Mabel White Church on Bass Road.
Well, I am the boss, Michael. No, not really. It takes a team, and I can't do this all by myself. In fact, I could not do it without my beautiful wife, Alyssa. For the past 2 months, she's pretty much been a single mom. You know, we've been here hours and hours, like Michael said at the beginning, and you know, she is just my rock. She stands beside me, not behind me, and I really value her so much. What's been awesome is getting to join hands with Michael and his team, especially Justin, his son, who's incredible. I tell you what, you will not find anyone in this area with more integrity than this guy right here and this company. I'm super impressed with them, blown away by the work they've done. Highly recommend them. Want to give you also a personal invite, because he said I could. Absolutely. To our church, Turning Point at Mabel White. You know, our focus is building people. You know, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so when you come on this place, we want you to feel like instant family. So we meet every Sunday, 10:45 a.m. right here, 1415 Bass Road. We'd love to have you, or join us live. You can go to our Facebook page, Turning Point at Mabel White. And I think that's it, man.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well, we're going to do something good today.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. A huge sale going on right. Check out. Going right.
I'm with Ken. I've got his energy.
You got me all weird now. Let's just move this little stack right here. Everybody calls me my dad's name.
I cannot believe. And see, I don't even know your dad, but I see Ken's. I just associate Ken's.
Exactly right.
So you should be Ken.
Ready, set, go. Mike Jones here with Ken's. We have a huge sale going on right now. Look at Look at this Pioneer over here. It's nice, man.